must run the administration in a very, very transparent manner. If you can't do it, say so. If you can do it, then do it in time bound manner. So here is Ajit Dada, truly a Dada of Maharashtra, Dada of Maharashtra politics in the true sense of the word. And we miss our elder brother, a fatherly figure for most, a brother to the sisters of Maharashtra. We pay our sincere, heartfelt homage to this great man, to this stalwart.
Thank you so much for sharing that anecdote also there. Of course, by way of all these anecdotes, we're further able to see just how much he meant to the people, for those he was closely associated with, how he played a mentor figure for most across party lines. And of course, by way of the tributes that have been pouring in, the VIP movement that we're seeing, the number of people, the top leaders who have joined the final journey of Ajit Dada that we're seeing today. That is only testament to his legacy and the work that he's done for his constituency and for his people. Mr. Singh, let me come to you on that also. Of course, we're hearing all these anecdotes, which of course is good for our viewers also, because it just goes to show what a monolithic figure he was when it came to Maharashtra politics. That being said, how do you assess the significance of his legacy, and going forward, what do you think the discourse should be from this point on, at a time when, of course, there are efforts by some to politicize these issues and recklessly float some conspiracy theories?
One thing I don't know, people do not agree or people do not talk about is that Ajit Pawar actually showed the entire country that in politics there are no permanent friends and no permanent enemy. And he was the living epitome of that, because he could work with any political party, and that is how politics should work. That if you need to work for power, if you need to work for development, you have to ally with anyone and everyone, and at the same time keep your own ideology. In, that is what he did. Even in the local municipal corporation elections that just happened, he decided, and the BJP decided that they do not want to contest with Ajit Pawar. He didn't shy away from tying with Sharad Pawar, with whom he broke ties few years ago. So,
Yeah.
that is how politics should work, and that is what he showed. And talking about the kind of unnecessary controversy that is being created, I would just say that, these people who are creating the controversies are those, especially coming from those states also, and those leaders who have elections in foresight. Had they had humanity in foresight, probably they would not have made these kind of statements. But because election and power makes you blind, and we have seen it multiple times, and probably Mamata Banerjee doesn't know how politics in Maharashtra works, and Kejriwal doesn't know how politics here works, and even Akhilesh Yadav, for that matter. They do not understand how in Maharashtra people do not, at time of grief, raise such issues. They rise above all this, and Sharad Pawar, at his age, had to come down. If you hear that video, it is very sad that when he, and that grief on his face, his movements, his words are clearly visible. He had to come down to put down the rumors. There cannot be anything sadder than that in times like this. And I hope politicians outside Maharashtra, politicians not from the NDA, who are making these kind of statements, realize that they are actually hurting the sensitivities of people over here. And it's time that they better go introspect and take back those statements if possible.
Absolutely. Now, Mr. Tiwari, of course, what Mr. Singh there said, of course, is further testament to his political flexibility and his political will. While some would like to mass political gain and inflexibility as a principal choice, there we had a figure like Ajit Pawar, who's always willing to mentor people across party lines and always was willing to work for the people. We've heard multiple anecdotes and stories about how flexible he was, how much he wanted to accommodate the people, and always wanted to lend a helping hand to those who reached out for help. That being said, of course, going forward, we are seeing the pall of gloom in Baramati. The number of people from across party lines who've joined in this final journey of Ajit Pawar, if you had something to share on that.
Yeah, clearly